expanding on
Ladies and gentlemen, if I could please have your attention, I'm going to direct your attention to Bill Smith, who is going to have something to say to all of us. I just wanted to get you all focused right here. Bill?
Thanks. It's really strange to say welcome to this event because this is not some place we want to be.
Speak up, Bill.
Usually we're here, but everyone, thank you so much for coming out. I met John and Lynne back in '84. They were leading the very best rides. They were the greatest company, the greatest conversationalists on bikes, especially you and John. There was a lot of conversation. We very rarely stopped talking, which made the ride go by pretty quickly, actually. But yes, thanks so much for coming out here. They were, just real quick, they were quite a couple. They did everything together. They rode together, they held hands. They were always, when they were moving on the bike, they were only a couple feet apart from each other. And it's funny, I can hear their voices in my head. You know how when someone is gone, you can still hear words in their voices. And it's funny that the two words that I hear are John saying the word Lynn and Lynn saying the word John. You know, I mean, I can hear their names in their voices. And it just sticks with me because, you know, they were so together. You know, I mean, they were great. And, you know, sadly they died doing what it is they loved. And it happened, they were together. And even if you didn't ride with them, they touched everyone here because of their advocacy. They worked, you know, locally, countywide, statewide, with, you know, calls and letters and just being in meetings and doing everything in order to make things better for us so we can ride. I don't really want to touch too much at all, actually, on the woman who did this, only to say that I find it difficult to hate her because the love we have for John and Lynne is more powerful than anything terrible we could feel towards her. You know, she made a bad choice. God, did she make a bad choice? And she took John and Lynne away from us. And, you know, I just hope that when it's all said and done, justice is served, and whatever happens dissuades these things from happening again. This probably won't be the last, but I hope it's the last for quite a while. Why don't we, this would be a good time before we would like the families to speak, but members of the families, but let's have let's have a moment of silence for John and Lynne. Quiet down here. Okay. This would be a good time for the people who really knew John and Lynne to tell us more about them.
Well, I'm Lynn's sister, Arlene, and this is my mother, Lynn's mother also, Helen, and John's sister, Susan, and John's brother, Dave, and his wife, Sheeta. And they've come from pretty far. We come from Rockville to be here with you guys today, and we are so honored that you came out. And we're just overwhelmed with the support we've gotten from the bicycling community. And we fully support everything you have been doing. And I've heard so many wonderful stories about Lynne and John. I see how much they've touched people's lives and that they were loved. And we just can't tell you how much this means to us today. We know they died doing what they loved to do. We wouldn't have the way they wanted to go out. And they just love biking. I've never seen such big smiles on their face as the pictures I've seen of them bicycling. You guys made them so happy, so I thank you for that. And as far as getting justice, you know, it's been an education for me to find out that the drunk driving laws in Maryland are very lenient, and in this case, justice couldn't possibly be found. Unfortunately, the most they could get if convicted of everything is only 10 years, and she would be out in less than 2. So it's up to us. We have to go out and tighten up the drunk driving laws in Maryland. There's an ignition lock bill that's up right now that the governor is in favor of. So that's one thing. And so this has led me to try to become more of an advocate for this and for bicycle safety. Lynne and John were huge advocates for bicycle safety, and that's the ironic part of all this, that no matter how safe they were not safe for drunk drivers. So I know you guys are already on board with this, and we just have to get the word out to everybody in Maryland. And Lynne and John, I know they're here with us today, and they thank you all for being here, and thank you so much.
Just so pleased that all are here and to see how very many friends they have means so much to me. And I want you all to carry away, keep them in your heart and keep advocating for safety for bicyclists. Keep riding and supporting the belief. It just means a lot.
I just want to thank everybody for coming out. It means so much to me to have everybody be here, and how much I realize how many people Lynne and John touch. I really appreciate it. To Lynne and John.
Here, here.
Yeah.